The Continuous Pursuit of Parenting, Masterclass, Course 3, Parenting System. Perfection in the parenting scenario is purely based on your instincts. No one can teach you these instincts, or rather give it to you directly as tips. You develop these instincts gradually along your parenting journey. The role of a parent in the life of the child is very big. Each and every step of their overall development is closely associated with their parents, and that's why we call parents as the creators of the personality of the child. So, it is always important to reflect on what you have done as a parent. Most of the intentions of parents are really good when they are making decisions for their children. But the selection of strategies to impact those decisions to the child is something that makes a difference in their life. When we talk about parenting, we hear a lot about parenting styles. Well, first of all, let's be clear. We cannot expect a fixed outcome from your child with set rules and principles. Parenting styles are not the perfect solutions, but rather they are the ways and means that have been identified, realized, and practiced by many. The styles of parenting differ from person to person and culture to culture. Sometimes we show a lot of affection, or at times we simply remain aloof, or some of us expect blind obedience from our ward, while some others encourage them to ask questions. And in some cases, the parents are so strict to enforce limits for children, but in some other cases, they will let the child do whatever they please. The problem with parenting books and parenting advisory is that they give conflicting messages. Some would vouch for strict parenting, while others will be talking about a free form of parenting. Some would advise us to raise the happiest kid in the world, while others will give tips to raise self-reliant children. As parents, we will have a hard time deciding on what we should opt for. The best way to move forward in this scenario is to incorporate what is best for you and your child into your parenting skill set. The positives and perks of various parenting styles have been recognized over time, and hence can be used for our own benefits and gains to nurture a positive upbringing for our kids. There are many predominant parenting styles as parents can use to raise his or her child. Although there are many categories of parenting styles, usually parents don't fit into a single style or category. The specific parenting style used by the person will be a combination of two or more parenting styles in which one will be dominant. Always remember, parenting style, home environment, emotional climate, parental approach, parental practices, all other miscellaneous factors that life throws your way. Every parent should realize this big picture and acknowledge the fact that there are hidden factors that could affect the perfect and harmonious environment that you have built or plan to build for your children. Thus, every parenting style is molded or shaped in relation to the unique characteristics that each parent faces during the upbringing or growth and development of their children. There is a small story about a millionaire that's highly thought-provoking. Before going for holidays, he drives his Rolls-Royce car to a city bank and asks for an immediate loan of rupees 5,000. The loan officer asked for collateral, and the millionaire gave the keys to his Rolls-Royce car. The loan officer promptly parked the car in the underground parking of the bank for safekeeping, and he gave the millionaire the amount he asked for. Some weeks later, the millionaire came to the bank and asked to settle his loan so that he can have his car back. After paying the money and interest, the man started to walk out of the bank. The accountant asked him, "You are a millionaire, and so why do you need to borrow just 5,000 rupees from the bank?" The millionaire replied, "Where else would I park my expensive Rolls-Royce car in the city for 2 weeks and pay only a mere 20 rupees as a parking fee?" This story gives us an important lesson in parenting. We have to be innovative in our approach to children. Try doing things in new ways. Sometimes you cannot choose the outcome of your work, but you can choose the best way to do it and win. Experts have identified some of the most common parenting styles based on the principles of parental support and parental control. Each parenting style has its pros and cons. Some of them are deemed highly effective and useful. The major divisions in parenting styles are authoritative, authoritarian, easy-go, diplomatic, victimized, sound, opportunistic, and paternal. Authoritative parenting or ideal parenting is considered the most effective form of parenting. According to experts, authoritative parenting is the most successful parenting type since the parent of this style helps the children to meet their expectations optimistically. Children feel more confident and courageous under their parents because they believe that their parents will be there for them all the time. The parents of the authoritative style display equal levels of warmth and control, and they communicate with their children frequently, and this helps the child to trust their parents to the utmost level. The second type, authoritarian or dominant parenting, is all about control. Authoritarian parents have the high expectation about their kids, but the parenting style is characterized by minimal negotiation with the child, and because of this, children will feel that they are being pushed too hard. Authoritarian parenting usually harms child behavior, and this type of parenting is associated with negative behavior that is considered as delinquency, rebelliousness, and aggression. Vicky is the world for his parents. They allow him everything he asks for, and he is the one who calls the shots in his family. We can call Vicky's parents permissive parents, and it is another parenting style. Unlike traditional parenting styles and techniques, permissive parents are more loving and warm. Permissive parents don't control the children, and there are no set boundaries or limits for them. Then we have other styles of parenting like attachment parenting, where the child shows too much attachment to the parents even when they have grown up, and dismissive parenting, where the parents demand nothing from the children and the parents are emotionally distant from their children. They do not show much love or affection towards their children, and they don't have any expectations or demands about their behavior. Developing the appropriate parenting style for your child is challenging in itself because the information that you get from different sources are contradictory in itself. The best way is to research more and come up with a unique parenting style that has the proper balance of sensitivity and control. So, just experiment with different parenting styles and find out what is best for you. Mix up different styles. Now it's time for tips. Parenting is something that builds the character and personality of a child. The styles of parenting differ from person to person and culture to culture. Every parent has his or her own style of parenting, and the structured parenting styles we talk about are a guide for understanding your own method of parenting and what changes or additions can be made to your own parenting styles. Parenting is not limited to a set of specific practices. The practices differ and must be manipulated according to the needs, necessities, talents, and behavioral pattern of your own kids. Every parenting style is moduled or shaped in relation to the unique characteristics that each parent face during the upbringing or growth and development of their children. Variations in the parent-child relationship are closely related to the variations in parenting styles. Now, let me give you an activity. Create a bucket list of activities which you would like to do with your family. Assign at least one activity for 1 month and ensure you set apart time for the same. Thank you.